All right, everybody, get ready for another badass show tonight. It's going to be a really fun one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one tonight. We have the Palmer Squares, all the way from Chicago, Illinois, rap duo, Terminal Knowledge, Term K, Seth. We have Matt, Acumental, Ac. That's all just two people, John. So,
AKA.
right.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a fun one, so everybody get ready for some Vinyl Voices.
Can't show off this beautiful shirt. Look,
It is a nice shirt.
it's nice, right? Look, we got the back there. Our little,
Mm-hmm. Cass Brandon,
We got the,
Push and Win,
Yep.
personal law firm.
that's right, our
Injury
serious
attorneys?
sponsors. Yep. Just wanted to show off. Okay. Wardrobe change after this.
Yep, so when I hurt myself, I hurt my hand. Call Push and Win. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Denman.
Jesse Sandehan.
All right, everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN. I'm John Denman. He's Justin Dejas. And this week's show, we got a badass band from Chicago.
That's right, John. This week we got the Palmer Squares. We have Term K, Acumental, Term Ac. Is that cool?
Oh yeah,
That works.
That's who we
Nope,
are.
That's us.
That is who you are.
Yeah,
I kind
thanks
of
for having
dropped the
us.
K a couple years ago, but you know,
Just Term.
it follows me everywhere I go.
Right.
Yeah. It's still your name. Your name's forever.
Well, thanks for being here,
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
making a stop on a tour.
Hell yeah.
I love the studio setup. It just reeks of legitness.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
I like this.
wait, I'm still in a garage? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
the oil stains on the ground and, you know, some other stuff.
Oh, we
but-
can leave some extra stains before we get out of here.
Perfect.
We can add to the collection.
Perfect.
Yeah. I was telling John a little bit about how you guys also are podcasters. Like a few hundred episodes in now, right? Something like that.
Oh, yeah. 318 comes out this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's, I think 2017 is when we started podcasting. And at the time, it seemed like we were getting in on some new cutting edge thing that not every single person would also have shortly after ours began. And we're terrible at like marketing it. It's really tough to, I don't know, for us, as we're not just exclusively podcasters. People mostly care about our music. And we're like, no, listen to our podcast too. And they're like, no.
It was never meant. We never fancied. I don't think we even still do fancy ourselves as podcasters. And you know, 20 minutes ago when you said that you listened to some of them. Yeah, we're kind of just like, oh no, really? We see it as something that would entertain the fans of our music while we aren't putting out music.
Yeah, I'm a fan of your music.
Yeah, just a fan.
Hell yeah. But as far as like just your average Joe podcast listener to like try it out, we never envisioned that. And yeah, to say that we're like a few hundred episodes into doing a podcast, it's like I gotta kind of remind myself, like, oh yeah, we are.
And I feel like your intro weans out anybody who's not ready for the rest of it too.
Yes.
Every episode starts with him like butchering a song, just singing it poorly, and
I need an example.
hit him with the little what's a big song right now?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here. What I like to do is I like to sing like popular rap songs, but in the style of like pop punk, like emo voice.
He doesn't like to do it.
I just think it's stupid and silly. It
He
makes
has
me
to do it.
laugh. And we even did a poll a few months ago with our listeners, like, should we stop doing this? Because I don't like doing it anymore. And much to my chagrin, they all voted, like, keep doing it.
100%
keep going.
vote.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it
not
was
only do I think
unanimous.
the joke is, like, it's been dead forever, but every week I got to, like, think of a new song that I haven't done.
Right.
And then he's like, we're ready, but I got to sit there and think of, like, how do I emo-fy Kanye's new single? It doesn't really lend itself.
He pulls up like a Blink 182 reference.
All for like
like
7
tuning.
unfunny seconds of the episode that are gone immediately.
What's been the worst song that you did?
Shit.
There's some songs where like I don't even really know the original, and I only know his shitty emo version.
Yeah, I feel like for a while I got away from the quintessential voice and I was just screaming stuff.
I mean, you got to go through some different genres of music while you're doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably should think about this a little bit because we just did our intro and it was meh.
We
Oh,
should
you got to
sing our
emify
intros.
it. Yeah, just do an emo next time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was already a Push and Win song saying.
Well, the format for this show is we just listen to songs and we ask our guests to select 4 songs for us to listen to.
For sure.
So the first one that we're going to listen to, I already forgot. Oh, Spooky Language. Yeah, which is a good place to start.
It is a good place to start. It's off of our first project.
Self-titled.
say?
Yeah,
EP?
the title song of our first project.
Yeah.
Album.
When did that come out?
2012. Yeah, spring 2012, I think,
Yes, May 8th.
to be specific.
May 8th was the day it dropped.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a video called Mayday, Mayday on our YouTube where I'm rapping in a car.
Uh-huh.
We made that to promote the dropping of the project, and I think I rhymed something about May 8th at the end.
All right. So know the specific date. That's pretty good.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're approaching the anniversary.
I mean, if you put that in a song,
Well, yeah.
much easier to remember.
Right. You can commemorate it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad plan. It's like make a song about my anniversary or something.
Right.
You
Still
still
those
forget.
days. All right, let's listen to the song.
Actually, I've always had a rather extensive vocabulary, not to mention a phenomenal grasp of grammar and a superlative command of syntax.
We take it back to glass bottles in the Coke machine. Every time I take a breath, I'm converting oxygen to propylene. In the bathroom, door locked with a decoder ring. I pop a dozen dopamine and wash them down with Ovaltine. Thaumaturgy when I drop a verse. Stalker lurking in the yard with binoculars, and I ain't watching birds. Not a person that can stop me when I get the urge to dodge a car full of officers and dart with your mama's purse. I'm not normal, but isn't normal just a question of what you're most often exposed to? In that case, normal Zoloft in a cold brew. Finna doze off in a closed coffin. Yo, I told you I'm an opprobrious miscreant. Don't be an ignorant, throwing a hissy fit, but nobody gives a shit. Cold as a witch's tit, cold as a Mr. Pip, cold as the shoulder one looks over the pistol whip. Getting lit, we sniff blow cut with a pixie stick. Coronas and whiskey, I go from sober to tipsy quick. Ecumenical studies, notes on arithmetic. Pro at linguistics, I can vocally split your wig. Yo, we caused the global climate to rise. While most stay blind to the lies, I keep my eye on the prize. Like Cyclops looking hard at Ty Cobb's rookie card. High tops hoodie and my iPod's fully charged. That's what I'm talking about. I'm running off at the mouth. The gum flapping, tongue lashing, crackers rapping, a Dutch yapping.
Allow me to speak next, loud as a T-Rex. Hell's bells and a hound dog with 3 heads, surrounded by demons, breathing heavily. I can never be beaten. Sing the sweetest melody, call me the heavenly heathen.
People find my name farthest up the roster, cause the parlance I be dropping's hot enough to strip the varnish off a locker. We harness all the power imaginable. The towering amateur flow imposters starring opposite Madeline Stowe.
When my vernacular bursts, I leave the trash at the curbside. These cats got a patch in their third eye. We hit the block and the plot to your story twist. On top, never coming off, call me Maurice Wiggs.
Find a move from nameless to the A-list. The type of crew you'd need a noose to hang with. Truly dangerous. Hot boxes, Studebaker. Watch my hoopty shapeshift into a lunar spaceship. Super 8 shit.
I'ma crash into the pavement. Turn your fast hand into a sprained wrist. Losing faith in the game, we try to stay grizzly. You could call me Rudy Gay in the paint, bitch.
Another late night feeding the mogwais. Eager to watch the new season of Mob Wives. Making hits with Nathan Kids. Waking up the neighbors' kids. Yeah, they see how spooky my language is.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm running off at the mouth.
The gum flapping, tongue lashing, crackers rapping, a Dutch yapping.
The spooky language. I best warn y'all to back up, lest you wanna get your flesh torn by the shrapnel. Fruity ass rappers is oranges and apples. The grown up rascal, not warm, I'm Tabasco, my babe. A big bitch way beyond blue ox. Vain journalistic, maybe I'm Lou Dobbs. Terms stewing beef, craving on goulash. Pockets on E, haters on Stugatz. Jazz hands, scat man, flaming hot doo-wop. Cheesy ass rappers, y'all cake the fondue pot. Who got the herb?
Nah.
Do not disturb and dead resurrected.
Stop.
Tupac Shakur. I guess what can I say that ain't perceptible? before. If you ain't a predator, you better head for shore. We set sail straight forth, don't be thrown by the red tail. Hay fork and double horns, y'all. Nevermore, Edgar Allan flow. Turn K settle scores at the talent show. Rappers going back and forth in a palindrome. I get mechanical and leave your gasket blown back for more when I'm at your door. Volcanic flow, turn you to ash and stone like the Krakatoa. Hot breath is a breath of air. You better get it clear. I'm debonair on some credit stare. That's what I'm talking about. I'm running off at the mouth. The gum flapping, tongue lashing, crackers rapping, guts yapping.
Spooky language.
Spooky language.
I don't know if I've ever just listened to the video version without also watching the video. Yeah.
With people watching you listening to the video.
I feel like the ending, it's just funny to hear us like throw the mic on the ground and like pick it back up. Spooky language. I guess that's how we chose to end that.
I mean, it works, either way. Yeah, the people actually ended their songs with the name of the song. Probably remember the name of the
Yeah,
song.
as if we didn't say it enough in the 3 repeats of the chorus. Let me remind everybody. It's cool.
That one that's a pretty long song.
Yeah, we were saying we don't really play it live often, even though it's not even maybe, it's one of our most listened to, most streamed. It's, again, the title track of our first album, so it's had the most time to get attention and streams and everything. So people know that one, but I think we have a lot of songs. It took us a while to figure out that we had to, like, not both rap 50 bars in every song because we both just had that much. And I don't know, it works for some of our live YouTube videos a little better than it plays on the album, or plays at a live show. Some of them I just feel like I'm almost getting bored because we've been rapping on the same beat loop for 4 minutes and there's 3 minutes left, and I think we could have done 3 songs in the time of this one.
So you're writing that, like writing those songs and all this. I mean, you put together what you want, you combine.
Try to keep it even, or like we'll show each other, like this is how long mine is, so if you want to match that, it doesn't always have to match, but
to a fault.
Yeah.
Where I think we've been learning as of late, like it doesn't always need to be mirrored, and especially like for time's sake, if one of us already has 50 bars, the other one shouldn't necessarily match it.
That's also sort of like back in those days, especially. 2012, this is a long time ago, so when we were making our first album, I feel like we had a lot of just loose verses that needed a home, and we did things we put on YouTube, just rapping at a camera, because that's kind of how we started.
Right.
And then we like it, so we wanted actually on like a studio mixed track, so we'd reallocate that over here. And now it's, when we write stuff, it's a little more, we have the beats in advance, and this is my thematic to this beat, and we know now, like, let's not go overtime with it. I'm going to keep the verse concise. And but yeah, at the time, we would just have like, I don't know, 4 minutes worth of loop. It wasn't written as like, this is going to be 3 songs. It's just a stream of consciousness of raps. And sometimes you got to learn how to like chop it in 3. And it's weird to separate something that was like born together.
That's one, yeah.
It's like, yeah, but it's too much for one thing. So why don't we get, 2 for 1 out of this and split it in half, or figure out how to, I don't know, divide and conquer a little better than, I wrote 100 bars, so let's make a song with this verse. It's like, well, I think we could we could use that space more appropriately on the album or on the recording,
Yeah. Have you always written separately your rhymes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been
Yeah.
rare occurrences where we, and we challenge ourselves to change that for some songs. Maybe if we have a feature, or we have like our
Super
Junkyard
rare.
Samurai side project.
Super rare.
Yeah, super rare. What I'm trying to say is
90+% of everything each one of us has written was written like alone. in our own quarters.
So we might give each other our notes when we show each other what we would written alone in our own quarters and be like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, that fits with something that I have
Okay.
here, and we start putting the puzzle
Usually,
together.
you can attribute each song to one of us, like the chorus, or even selecting the beat. You know, one of us will come to the other and be like, "Hey, I've been writing to this beat, and this is my idea for the hook," which then will imply a thematic, and then we'll show like the other one the verse that we wrote,
Yeah.
so that now I've heard what he has for this beat and the angle he's taking, and I can run with that.
Right.
It's very rare where we like sit down from the jump. We've done it on a few occasions, but where we sit down like from scratch and we both pick a beat and we pick a topic and we sit there and come up with the verses and the hooks together. We
Seems like
definitely
it'd be tougher to do that, right?
I think
Because
it's
you're forcing.
I think
trying to force
it's
something.
however you learn to work. We just learned to work the other way, and some people learned to do it together, and for them that's easier.
It's been cool. We've done songs with other artists that would come to our studio space to do their.
It's usually when
verse.
we feel forced to kind of change it up and do it more communal.
I've seen people come to our space to do a verse on one of our songs, and they'll like come with nothing, and they'll just step out for 30, 40 minutes
That's
and write a verse. And
insane.
then that's the thing and we've done that before. Would never do it in 30 minutes, but I've written a verse like in studio or like had a studio session booked where the night before I write the verse and record it the next morning. Like it's happened, but I do like to take my time. That is like the way we've sort
If
of
I
learned
showed
our
up
flow.
day of when I'm supposed to make a collaboration with someone and I don't have anything, it's because I failed to prepare. So
Right.
for
Yeah.
someone to show up with like, no, I meant to show up with nothing, and I'll come up with it here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
to me.
impressive because I
That's
definitely
admirable.
Yeah.
I like to take my time a little more, or at least for my own, whatever my standard is, it deserves or like I'd like to
Right.
have a little extra attention on it. I don't show up and then 30 minutes later, like, I got this. And a lot of times I'm not even like saying these other people we've worked with are, it's like they come with something awesome and I'll be
Right.
like, they did that, they turned that around from nothing to something very quickly. And I just
different-
know that's not how I work.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, no, like what Lionel Richie did for Kenny Rogers. Like he showed up and he's like, Kenny Rogers was like, hey man, did you make me a song? And he's like, no, I'll do it right now. He went to the bathroom, came out, and with Lady, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's, some people have that. I don't know.
I mean,
That's
I
interesting though.
as a fan, I appreciate the approach that you guys take because, I mean, I have thought about this and how to say it. I want to be careful because I love all music and, rap music and, but when I listen to some of the rhymes, they're just like so smart, like just from the standpoint of like, man, like to come up with that particular rhyme following,
Take it.
following this line, it builds up to the payoff almost. It's like,
Right.
So I appreciate that y'all take the time to do that.
Fooling you into thinking we're smart takes a lot of time.
Yes.
I mean, I have listened to the podcast too, so
Well, it's all like I think also relative to like if you don't know what we're talking about or what we're referring to or referencing in any given line, then yeah, we get comments from young people all the time. It's I say young people
I assume.
because often what we're referencing is like some fucking movie from the 1970s or something.
right.
So they'll be like, dude's just saying words, none of it makes sense, and it's like if you don't know
Right.
the references or anything, then yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That is a big part of all
If
of
you
our.
do, then God bless.
Yeah.
I'm gracious that I like somebody connected,
Oh yeah, that's
and now I look smart finally.
no. The way that I got hooked in is through my son, and it's just like, oh, what is this that you're listening to? And
Right.
it is those rhymes that you guys build up, just this line, and it all leads to like this certain payoff. I mean,
That's always what I liked about listening to rap before I was writing raps. Those were my favorite rappers. When even if they're not that, they're still kind of surface level. If I get the reference, like there's an old like hieroglyphics song where dude says like perfectly scripted like Scorsese's Raging Bull, lanky like Kirilenko, and I'm like, I'm going to film school at this time.
Right.
And I actually had never seen Raging Bull. And I was like, I heard that reference in a rap before I saw the movie.
wow.
I love the NBA. I got the Kirilenko reference. I was just like, And if you don't watch the NBA or know what that movie is or whatever, it's like that might fall on deaf ears. So we might overdo it, but yeah, specifically movies, we're both like movie nerds and the references, and we're always quoting fucking Adam Sandler movies
And I've always
everywhere
loved
we go.
Easter eggs like that.
Yeah.
Where,
You gotta dig
I
for it a little
enjoy
bit.
a song, and then, you know, however long after learning of and enjoying the song, I learn of the movie or whatever that was referenced in it, and then now, oh, I like that song even more. That line makes even more sense to me.
Right.
There's a lot of just kind of surface level rap music there where you kind of don't get that. I heard the verse the first time. I understood everything he said. It was mostly about, you know, their possessions
Right.
or social status.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're nerds, so we like references to nerd ass
I've also
shit.
heard plenty of pop songs that I enjoy enough where it's hard to be, for us at least, to be like simple lyrically, just one syllable
Right.
pattern or something. Like we're always trying to like just really, you know, look under the hood with the whole verse
That's
and
not
get
like
into the parts.
tooting our own horns.
And we've tried to
we
keep
wish
it
we
simple.
could do like monosyllabic verse.
Radio hits favor simplicity and stuff like that. And it's been tough.
I can't do it. It's
Yeah.
I don't know how to write like that.
Choruses, I
Thank
feel like, are more of a challenge than the verses because choruses aren't supposed to be like full of Easter eggs and so complex. They're supposed to be like the refrain you can sing along
Right,
to.
right.
And that's tougher to me, especially. It's just like I can sit there and come up with crazy movie references more easily, maybe because I've done it for so many years now. But I've tried to dumb it down, for lack of a better term, like because I think that would be a good thing for a song, and it is harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got to take a break.
Yeah.
So we get back, we'll talk more. This is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back. All right, this is Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN. We're back. He's Justin Deas. I'm John Denman. They are the Palmer Squares.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
What a lot of people haven't seen yet that we're going to have in the video is some of this fingerboarding action.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have
Because
got to
We got a
see
close
I
up.
mean, I've seen people, you know, try to perform some tricks, you know, and do things and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's just,
Sloppy.
yeah, sloppy.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
all of a
mine
sudden,
was sloppy. I expect it to be that clean every time, you know?
oh, just like that. Nailing it.
that. Nailing it.
warmed up yet, so don't judge me.
No, we are fingerboarder extraordinaires.
Yeah.
We're still looking to be sponsored.
I stole a pack of razor blades from a gas station last night so I could re-grip this board. This is a fresh grip. I don't know if you can see that. So
If you're looking for a sponsor, I'm just saying, Push and Win.
Push and
They've
Win.
come
Yeah,
through
dude.
for us. They have come through for us. So.
this is something for real.
Waiting
The
on
one
the call.
I feel like I could and should be sponsored by somebody. I already have somewhat of an audience. That would if some company wants me to wear
Yeah.
their fucking shirt, I'll ride for them.
Yeah.
But I've been fingerboarding for like 20 years. It was just a childhood hobby I never grew out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a period where I
Stacking
did it less. but-
textbooks in class
Yeah.
from middle school to high school.
It's a good fidget.
College.
It's like I quit smoking cigarettes over 4 years ago, but I've only ramped up. You know, you don't do this, and I
No.
do this.
Oh, he ramped up. You know what I mean?
I mean, we talked about this off set, but I mean, these guys did have the what were they called? Tech deck or
Tech
something?
decks?
Tech decks.
That's like that's like the name brand,
Right.
Sort of like
Training
the
wheels.
Kleenex of
The
you know.
training wheels. The
I mean, tech
Kleenex.
decks are for children.
A little
Liz
beginner
Coast for
stuff,
grown
you know,
men.
you
Make
can
your
find
bones.
Right.
And fingerboards are for grown-ups. This is real plywood with real trucks. These are $50.
This, I swear to God, this cost almost $200. Like this, I didn't pay for it. I got a guy.
We got
So-
hookups. You know, we aren't sponsored, but we do have fans who
Yeah.
hook us up with the good stuff.
I grew up playing with tech decks too. You buy them at Walgreens and shit. But now, it didn't dawn on me until like Instagram and being able to see the people all over the world show. Like I didn't know that there was a whole community of people that are much better than us. Like really take this seriously.
It gets
And
a lot better.
better.
Yeah,
Better
there's got to be
boards, real
competitions
wood.
and everything, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
there's a number one in the world fingerboarder.
There's like contests and stuff
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I've seen
Frank.
like competitions for fingerboarding and fingerboard skate parks. I've never been to one. More of a street guy, but they look awesome.
We walk a thin line with the dork thing of like, yeah, I'll play with my toys while I wait for the waitress to bring me my coffee at the diner. But like to go to a fingerboard park
That is.
and play with
torture.
my toys with a bunch of other grown-ups playing with their toys. I haven't gone that far yet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still want some respect as man.
Wait till you get the sponsor. Then it's all. Then
I
absolutely
totally
do it.
will. I think we should. We should. We've said for years we want, at least like on our merch table, we should have Palmer Squares fingerboards. People who know us well and listen to our podcast and have known us for years, they know our little proclivities. We like game shows and fingerboarding, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Whoopee cushions.
Yeah.
I didn't pack any for this tour. We might have to hit a spot and pick some up, but we'll bring them
That
on
is what
stage a
you've
lot
done.
of times. And I don't know, maturity is never at like an all-time high when we're
Trying to
on
get.
stage.
I
or
was
on
trying
mic.
to get a custom Palmer Squares whoopee cushions for this tour
Right.
with our logo on them, but you can only buy custom whoopee cushions with your logo, with the other side that says like whoopee cushion. I just want both sides
No,
with
no,
the
no, we're
logo.
not
sharing
I
the
can't
branding.
find it yet. I don't want to have the silly fucking Party City logo on the the other side.
Right.
That's
Right.
not gonna fly.
Nah.
But we tried.
No, we're
I looked
we're
at
gonna
like
keep
10
trying.
different providers.
I mean, merch
I'm
is
not gonna
important.
rest.
Merch is important.
Merch is very important on tour.
Yeah. I'm not gonna rest till we have whoopee cushions on our merch table.
I
heard
we're
it
gonna
here
be on the
first,
road this
folks.
fall also.
You heard it here.
Yeah,
Term
we're
Whoopee
fit.
cushions.
we have a summer project.
Those things need to make a comeback, anyways, right?
Whoopies?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or I guess for some, they never went
Farts
away.
are eternal. Those should have never went out of style.
I'm pretty sure they haven't. Well, just to kind of reel this back to music somehow, I think that the interesting thing about it is you guys are committed, committed to it. And from the music standpoint, that's, I guess, my segue back to the music is that you committed fully. I mean, these guys are like childhood friends, so you go way back.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that plays in our presentation, so people can tell that we're old pals. I think just with our demeanor on stage, and I don't know. I've seen a lot of rap acts and musicians where they don't have that forever. We were having like WWF sleepovers in elementary school and stuff like that way before either of us even liked rap music. Like
I don't
that,
think
we had
I'm
to
very
grow into it.
comfortable on stage after all these years of performing. I am, and I'm not. I'm not that comfortable like speaking just to the audience. And people will tell us the opposite. People will tell us like, you look so at home up there. You look so comfortable, and it's 100% because we're with our best friend.
I'll take all the credit. Yeah. I help him out a lot.
Yeah, it's like
Just my presence.
It's more like this is my escape from
Boyfriend. Oh.
like having to confront the audience. I get to just like play with my best friend up there.
Sure.
And it looks natural, and it looks like we're
It
really
works for
comfortable up
us,
here.
and it's like I've seen a lot of artists that it kind of reads as stiff and rehearsed, and even the stuff in between songs. I've toured with artists that say the same thing after that song every show.
song has like an intro.
and we just kind of
script.
goof around,
Yeah.
and try to keep it like, I don't know, just us. Like he said, I agree too. Like I'm not super comfortable with the just like, how's everybody doing tonight and all that. Sometimes you do it.
Right.
I think we're just more kind of like playing to each other. And
Also, rarely get on stage not stoned and like in my head, and so that doesn't help.
yeah, we set ourselves up to fail every time.
But I think it feels like a lot of this just chat is really just circles back to you're just trying to have fun, doing your thing, whether
Yes.
it's the live show, whether it's writing, whatever it is.
It's something that we discovered in high school together, and what we made in high school together embarrasses us to no end.
Our fans
But-
like it better than the stuff we do now, but
We had fun, and then we started putting it out on the internet or whatever, and then however many years ago, we were able to quit our jobs and commit ourselves full time to this, and it's been going strong. I feel like it gets a little stronger every year since then, and there's no looking back so far.
I feel like it's a roller coaster of. There's definitely times where we could be stronger, or we feel like we should be making
Right,
more
there's
and
definitely
stuff, and then
some
we're like,
looking back
then
sometimes,
yeah,
but-
we're back up.
We're going strong,
um,
and it's a full time job.
and having fun. It's like at a certain point after you don't have a desk job anymore or some security
Right.
financially and all of that. I don't know, it puts the pressure on you, and you have to take it seriously because it's work, and you almost forget that you should just be the having fun part. It's you don't realize you have to like work that back in because that's important, and we lost that. Now I'm not inspired because this feels like work or something.
Oh, right.
As far as like recording and like the I guess performing shows is always kind of fun, but sometimes when you got to like come up with the next song and you don't have any ideas and it starts feeling like like uninspiring, or you get down like I can't think, maybe I'm done, maybe I wrote my last song,
Right.
or whatever, writer's block. We did a show a few years ago in Chicago, and it was part of like a Christmas event at a museum, and it was like all ages, there's kids there and stuff, and it was sponsored by like a nonprofit in Chicago that works, they gather coats for the homeless and do kids programs and stuff. And I remember there was like a group of kids and us, and like I was getting nervous because I'm like, it was like a Chance the Rapper's nonprofit was sponsoring it, and I was like, I just want to make sure we do well and I know my stuff. And then the guy who's like running the program with all these like, it's like cheerleaders and kids dancers that are going to go up and perform, and the guy who did the cha-cha slide was there doing the cha-cha slide live, and I was like, this is crazy. So at a certain point the dude goes, and what's the number one rule? And my first thought was like, oh shit, I don't know. And he goes, have fun, and all the kids are like, yeah. And I was like, I'm such an old loser, I forgot rule number 1 is have fun. I was like, what is it? They didn't tell me rule 1.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Right?
That is,
Isn't that it?
I think that's where my mind goes. Right. Well, just that idea of commitment. It really, it shows, just even as someone that's listened to you guys for some time now, the new stuff, like the new Sim Gray, it's like so different from everything else, but it's so cool to see the progression.
Yeah.
Real back to this one song that we're going to talk about now, Bars is a really good example of that commitment, the commitment to the idea of what this song is.
It's funny because Bars was originally, we were making an album years ago, and Bars was one of the albums or one of the songs that we cut. And we were like, it doesn't fit.
It also wasn't done. Like we had a draft of it, and everything else was done. And we're like, are we gonna let these other unfinished songs hold up the release, or is the album done? So we called it Done, and then eventually years later, finished the unfinished song.
And then we put out Bars as a single, and I feel like it did better than that whole album.
People loved the song.
Yeah, that's crazy. If people haven't heard it, let's listen to it, and then
hell yeah,
they'll hear why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a card carrying barbarian. Can't keep a dick in your pants if you aren't wearing them. Damn Gina, get up and dance. Stampede to the club. I'm a hater, can't teach me to love. Bar bitch, your rage can't split the cigar. Get it twisted. You think that you are the statistics? Sipping beneath the flicker with the light fluorescent. Live within the prison of the mind tormented. A cyber pirate hide behind the bars. Down low, less Karl Marx, more Groucho. Snarl a bark, ain't nothing but a hound dog. Sound off 1, 2, presumptuous gumshoe. I got this. Gumption and moxie, obviously it's not just a hobby. I'm down for the cause, nah, none of the above. I'm fucking with you from the bar, finger bar from the club. Yup, snot nose, we holy apostles. Stomp through your block, sweet home in Chicago. 5-0, keep holding you down. Lot of beef, gotta leap over obstacles. Stone like fossils, got bars like handle. Body parts in the jar on the mantle. Yo, I'm about as hard as I can be. Damn B, got bars like candy. I don't want to, I got it devoured by the piranhas. To find a lower upon us, you should lower the cost. Nary a cloud in the sky till the frogs fall from it. The flood coming, every first child to die. I'm an addict of the product I've been peddling. It's gotten out of hand, need a doctor, got the medicine, man. I are far advanced, rocking in a reading, I bar for air, motherfucker.
I got bars. I got bars. I got bars. I got bars.
Find a Barbie in the bargain bin and barter with the clerk. I make the party go berserk. A snarky little artisan regarded as a jerk. Steve Martin speak jargon much larger than the earth. Assimilate to the syllabary letters if you really want to liberate your literary edge. From preliminary levels to proficient with the flow. Look close, see I glisten and I glow. You know I got EARs. The weed tastes harsh, so my team take charge when the pregame starts. Woo. I run relay yards, both feet in the street on a 3-day march. We embark on a voyage. I'm a heartless annoyance, a martyr leaving charlatans voiceless. Coitus, fingers smelling like koi fish. Act, pull tail, getting head when the coin flips. Crown Royal and RC Cola with Vicky and Christina out in Barcelona. P Squares and Dro, that's the beat creator. Streaming data, y'all better charge your phones up. No bars, so I do marginal skills, get the gold stars. I do rebarbative shit with a crowbar, blow hard, about to make it big. Zoltar, or Bart Simpson and Barney Gumbo. At the bar with a big bowl of barley gumbo. Vinny Barbarino with the sharpened lingo. My dick's hard, discharge and reload. You got bars, but our bars way better. At the Barclays Center with the Barksdale boys. Been a hard day's night. Paul McCart, Jay Lennon, P Squares, breaking records in your heart. Make noise,
I got bars. 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 Me got bars. He got bars. We got bars.
That was bars.
Indeed, it was.
That was a
Yeah.
little
Get it?
ditty called Bars.
Yeah. How many bars are in bars?
That's a good question.
There
I
are a
don't
lot.
think we have an official count of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have that off the top, but I don't.
We can
Like
figure it. Play it again. I'll-
Barbarino.
Count 'em.
There's so many. Like I was like, okay, this song. All right, I got it.
That's
Barney
like,
Gumble, Barley
Oh yeah.
Gumbo.
Yeah.
that's one
that's
of those
some-
songs that seems to work like every time live, or it's a good live show song, and especially when there's people there that don't know us and they're watching us, and you give them song 1 and they're just like, okay, I didn't know I was watching White Boy Rap tonight. Song 2, and they're like, well, that one was melodic or whatever. And then at a certain part you do like the bar novelty trick where you say all the words with bar in them, and
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like that's one where if you didn't like these other few, it seems to do well, or people, I don't know, yeah, it's like a little fucking circus act. Like,
I mean,
we
it's
found
just,
all the bar words.
just you know, we talked about this before. That just love of words. You know, going back to Grandma Shirley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So it's just to hear that in that song is just I like it too, because we were talking a little bit about how I got to listen to the music is through Jesse, my son. You guys are on tour with
Yep.
right now, Escape from the Zoo, and I'm like, the first Palmer Square song I ever heard was No Foam in the Cup, which I was like, that's who this guy is or was at that time, you know.
That's so funny because that's definitely like a left field style
Really?
song for a lot of I don't know,
Worst
everything
song of
else
all
on the
time.
album.
Well, I mean, it was just,
No, it did well. People love it, but it is kind of like it was
just-
made in jest.
I mean, you know, it was like a while ago, and it was like we're sort of a party family, so that was
Yeah.
a song. And then I think after that, it was like Beat It Up. I'm pretty sure Jesse listened to that song pre-show for like at least a year, you know, before every show.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the Knowledge Over Swag, you know, stuff. And it was just no matter what I listened to, it just was so evident how much attention you guys pay to words. you know.
Yeah, and that's like to the point I was making earlier about, you know, like certain stuff with like old references. It resonates with me more than, you know, just talking about your status or whatever, how much, you know, money you got.
You
That's
gotta
all
talk about that too. Yeah. We're still rappers. You still have to talk about like you still have to pretend like we're rich in some lines.
all right.
I think that
3
with-
lines later, I'll say how I have no money, but a
Right.
second ago I was saying that I have all the money.
Well, yeah, braggadocio is just an element, but
Right.
I think with a lot of listeners, the wordplay is not the main interest. A lot of people like the flow, or they like just the beats and the vibe of the song or whatever.
Right.
It's not everybody's cup of tea that the guy is doing lyrical gymnastics that you have to really like bend your ear to keep up with. Some people find that annoying. For us, that's always been kind of the point. And it's always been like, I'm fascinated with hearing a guy rhyme two things that I've never heard someone rhyme.
Right.
And I want to do that. I want to come up with two things that I never heard anyone rhyme.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people are like, that's not the main focus.
We made a song like 14 years ago called Discap. It was one of the early things, and it was kind of like
Same thing.
prelude to bars, where like I had a whole. I think that started with me, and I found a bunch of words that had cap in them, and capsize your ship, and you'll capitulate when and I just found all the cap words, and he found dis as a
Capicola and
prefix,
capillaries.
made a song called Discap where we kind of did that, and it was very, very early us, but it's cool when you find like the ignition, like the starting point.
Right.
It almost helps. Like, I'm not great at freestyling. It could be fun after a few drinks or something, but like I said, I like to spend time writing, and that's where my standard is at, and I want it to be kind of like perfected. But when it comes to freestyling, you've seen those videos where people just like shout out a word or whatever, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's cool, and it seems more impressive, but to me, it's like, it's helpful. I don't know, my head doesn't know where to go next, but if somebody says like, brick, yo, you put up a brick, shooting the shot from the 3, you getting kicked, and you just have something to start with.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's so much easier. Thank you for like step one, you know. And step one with that was bars, and like he said, it didn't make the album. It didn't get finished in time for the album, but we started a Patreon as like a fan membership thing for people to sign up many years ago, and at a certain point, we're like, what can we give them as like some extra member benefit bonus material never before heard? And we were like, well, we have that like half finished song Bars, why don't we finish it and share that? And we finished it, and people liked it so much on the Patreon, we took some of the Patreon funds and shot a music video for it. That's what you just saw, and it went on to be, I don't know, I would say a fan favorite music video. And
Yeah.
it's this song that almost never came out,
Right.
Yeah.
and then it becomes this, I don't know, like a hit compared to a lot of the other album that it was supposed to be a.
I think the video helps too. It's a cool
Yeah.
video.
It was well
Yeah.
shot. That's our guy Paul. He shot a number of things for us, but he's a little younger than us too. So at a period, he was like at film school and had all the film cage and all the
Hungry.
resources.
Right.
So
Got the free interns.
he had like a whole team, and there's a guy like with like real nice cameras like y'all got, and he's on like the rolly cart, and Paul's pushing him for these shots, and he made his bedroom. He moved everything out of his bedroom and made it into like the insane asylum.
padded
you see,
room.
and he just
Yeah.
padded his bedroom up,
The
and
padded wall is just a bed sheet with like thumbtacks in the right places
Yeah.
that
Oh,
make
that's
it
wild.
look like pads.
Yeah.
yeah, that
They crushed
really
it.
elevates the song.
And then those are just his friends playing orderlies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really great time. Every time we've done a video with Paul, I have a blast. And he'll get like, these film school kids who go above and beyond because they want to like show this to their teacher.
I mean, they're working for a grade,
Right.
so
Yeah.
So I love that. Only going to have that for so long.
Right.
we have a video for a song called Hall of Famers that Paul,
Yeah.
even more crew and more resources than the Bars video, and that's definitely, I would say that's the best video that we've ever made, like a Palmer Squares song. It's just,
And talk about movie references.
Yeah, we
The
got
whole
to really
video is
flex our nerd.
reenacting scenes from film and TV.
and that was one of
I
those
would say
rare
that
songs
one.
where we sort of wrote it partially together. Like
Yeah.
you would take the the
Right.
last dude ended his verse with, and that's, I'm gonna try and rhyme that and start, and we were kind of all in the same room,
Okay.
trying to make that one happen. So it was unique, and the video really elevated the shit out of that one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Jason, as far as our video guy, is very interested in the visuals for your songs because they are cool, and I think even the next song we're going to talk about is just scaled back. It's just you two guys, and
Is that acknowledged?
yeah.
So yeah, we have like the official music videos, and then I think what we kind of like made our bones with was what we're gonna show next is the live rapping at the camera in one take
Yeah.
type of videos. It's kind of what we came out with 15 years ago on YouTube. There used to be kind of a scene, the YouTube cipher scene.
Oh right. Hmm.
Guys would pass along the same beat, and there would be an official thread where the last guy calls out the next guy. And we kind of like weaseled our way into that shortly before it died out and fizzled out on the internet. But that's kind of where we like established our presence, gathered our initial like internet fan base.
Right.
And it was all built through this thing that people loved of like one guy rapping live at the camera in one take. So we've tried to like stick with that tradition. We try and put one of those videos out every year or so.
Yeah.
At minimal.
Just to not stray too far from like what our core fan base
Right.
first liked about us. Like we still want to give them that, even though we'd like to get better with the studio recordings and the official music video budgets and all of that. But like every now and again, you just got to rap one long verse at the camera, and the fact that it is live and no edits and stuff, I've always liked those. Just I don't need it to be polished. I just want to hear cool raps, and it's cool that they're just knocking it out in one long take.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of those. And it started as a necessity because I had a camera before I had studio resources to go record on an expensive microphone in the booth with a guy on the boards and all of that stuff.
Right.
So like we eventually got there and have songs that were done that way, but the only way at the beginning that we figured out how to share what we were writing and recording with people was just to do it like that. I'm like, I have the camera, and I think I heard in like an interview with Rob Zombie a long time ago, somebody was asking like, so what was did you always want to like start with music and then you figured movies? You wanted to get into filmmaking later? And he just says like it wasn't a choice. It was like it's easier to get your friends in a garage with instruments than it is to make a movie. And it's like if you get some notoriety from that, a lot of people springboard into other artistic projects after music, but it's just and for us it was like before it was music, it was just I'll hold the camera and you rap.
Yeah.
You hold the camera, then I'll rap. And that's you hit upload, and without YouTube, I don't know what our reach and our fan base would look like now, because yeah, that was the springboard for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, they still look so cool, and I think that is a thing, you know, like if people first started connecting with you that way, it's cool to see that you kind of kept it going for
I feel like
for us.
Yeah, we have to.
The last couple things, and even through COVID, it was like that's all we were doing. We're like, let's do more one takes. It's easier, and we can't, you know, the world's closed right now, but we can still film ourselves rapping. And now we've like, that's like our last couple releases. We're just kind of these one take raps on YouTube, and we're working on an album right now. And I think we're gonna try and focus and figure out how to get back to the like budgeted, you know, lip sync official music videos, because we've strayed from those.
It's been a long time.
Even though we always try to pepper in a one take for our day one fans,
Yeah.
we still want to like elevate our product when we have a music video for something. So we're gonna try and get back to that.
You know, it's just like everything. It swings this way, it'll swing back, and then
Yeah,
it'll
we're
swing
swinging back right
and then
now.
a few years from now, we're like, nope, let's go back to like down and dirty. Just give me a camera
Yeah.
and let's do it.
Yeah.
But we do need to take another break, and we get back, we'll talk more. This is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back. All right, this is Vinyl Voices Radio, and man, let's jump right into the song.
Yeah, the next song, we kind of teased it in the last segment, Palmer Square's Acknowledge.
I'm a white rapper, I'm a black magician. I'ma have to kick it till I'm out of ammunition. The squad is back in business, in fact, we never left it. Half of you need to practice and half need resurrection. Hating ass, that's just the way it came to pass. Transgressor climbing dad's dresser, finna raid his stash. Hating bitch, shady like a bait and switch. Ate the rich and I'm still poor, the game is rigged. I don't speak the language that you speak. Bottom feeders languish in defeat. Take the crown and place it at my feet. Now basically you bitches is bitch made. Mouths wide open, been the south side. Social with a switchblade. Come on ride the train, ride it. Come on fly the plane. Pilot undermine the game, crying what a crying shame. I'ma nullify the pain you claim to live with. Listen, the love that I attained became the bane of my existence. Oh, mother of pearl, I wonder why you came. Skull fucking the world, bust a nut inside your brain. Got spider veins on my nutsack, act yuck. Quacking at the ducks until the ducks quack back. Rug rat, Tommy Pickles. Lost the signal, now it's not as simple. Popping pimples with the polished pistol. I ain't voguing, I'm candid. I've been smoking with bandits. I got a tendency to supply what no one demanded.
Been left alone and abandoned, decrepit, broken and damaged. The overcombative veteran soldier loading his cannon. Nobody panic, I swear everything is fine. We end up on a grind almost every single time.
murdering vibes. It's rare to hear me verbalize. Word to the wise, don't stare at me, you'll hurt your eyes. Bird in the skies, I'm fly with it. Shit, if term can defy physics, then surely they'll buy tickets.
What if Jesus never rose?
One can dream, but heaven knows.
What you need's a friendly ghost that always keeps you on your toes. So believe me when I boast, my beliefs are bellicose. I'm a beast on any coast, undefeated, never lost.
Done with minimum wages, here to secure the bag. Fuck, beginning stages was seriously a drag. Temporary stay, whole world cemetery. Old girl, legendary, I'm getting carried away.
Yo, hereditary, I turned Peter to Paimon. Bumping colors by J-Rock, Weezy, and K-Dot. See, I'm a soul survivor like Young Jeezy and Akon. So heaven can wait, Jay-Z featuring Raekwon.
Books will never really be the same after you cook them. If looks could kill, then death would be my name.
Hey, that's a good one.
It appears I am to blame, a useless songwriter. The roof is on fire, I'm just here to fan the flames.
Phantom weights lighter than a feather, way beyond fly.
Wanna scuffle?
I'll be waiting outside to extinguish you. Burning diesel fuel, leave a person beaten blue, as well as black.
Facts.
Every word I speak is true.
Yo, be sure to follow like a herd of sheep will do. If I never heard the Beatles, I would murder people too. I cannot say for certain how it's made. I've said enough cause everybody's fragile Frankie Merman nowadays.
I've been scouring the place for $1 and some change. I'm sour to the taste, put a scowl on your face. Spin the wheel, buy a vowel. Hey Pat, I'd like to solve it and stash a couple thousand in cash inside a safe. I'm wide awake, now people shower me with praise. Ecumenal, local weather every hour on the 8s. Make you disappear without a single trace. Hallowed be our names, hollow be the tree of life, shallow be the graves. Man, I feel like nothing matters anymore. Wake up each and every morning, even sadder than before. I've been slamming every door, window, cabinet, and drawer. Feeling rattled to the core, get your cameras, hit record. This ain't a battle, it's a war, and my cadets finna swarm. That ain't a warning, yo, it's more of a threat. One more thing, quick before I forget. I'm still pouring upset, up to my neck in unaffordable debt. Used to use the floor as a bed, refusing to stay sane, abusing the same language I swore to protect. Keep forging ahead, forge for a morsel of bread, return of the living dead.
That's what the coroner said.
I'm a Virgo watching Vertigo, Urkel with the nerdy flow, Virgin Mobile chirping like I'm surfing with a burner phone. Phantom of the Opera, had a steady job but I quit. Ecumenal, bitch, I'm back on my shit.
Oh man, yeah. Well, there it is.
Forgot about the P.
Forgot a very
I
long
never like
P at the
listen
end.
to these actual. We hear all these songs when we perform them. Usually, I don't usually go back and listen to these videos. So it's funny to hear the source audio.
You don't put that in the live show.
No, we should really start peeing at the
Start
end.
peeing at the end.
Yeah, that actually was, the name was inspired by just a fan that sent a comment once, probably 2 years before we made that, and the song title doesn't like relate to the song in any specific way, but my name's Ecumenal and his is Terminal Knowledge. He dropped the K, but the K stood for knowledge. And somebody just commented, you should call a future song Acknowledge. And we did, and we capitalized the A and the K, like me and him. To the point where when we were like making this, our engineer who mixes our music and stuff saw this and didn't get it. And he was like, why does Seth get his whole name? Like, shouldn't yours be in there? I'm like, it is. I'm at. He's like, oh, like it just goes under the radar. But it was a great idea, and we just kind of kept that in our back pocket until we had just a random song, video, whatever that didn't need like a specific themed title.
I don't like
This
the
was
name
Acknowledged.
Terminal Knowledge, but I did think that was a cool enough idea that we should still do it. Even though at that point I was already like
Half my name sucks.
dropping the K. I just I think both of us came up with these names, and like going back to the whole very early on, you said knowledge over swag. Was one of my lyrics in an early video, and we used to sell T-shirts with it. It used to be a very heavy part of our brand of like,
Aren't we smart?
we're not down with that being cool stuff. We're down with being smart. It's something just extremely pretentious
I want so
about
badly
it,
to be cool.
and to call myself Terminal Knowledge, and it's also like so long-winded, and it has knowledge in the name.
Yeah, I don't love my name.
It just
either.
makes me sick.
Yeah, but when you're 12 years old, you're just walking around like, I'm terminal.
19-year-old
No,
me was
I
like,
came
this
up
is the
with this
fucking
when I was
coolest
like
thing.
25.
25.
Yeah, I
Way
wanted
too
to
old for
be
that name.
Terminology, but then there is a rapper Terminology.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the K and N in the middle.
Yep.
But when I saw Terminology exist, I was like, well, what if I separate them to terminal knowledge, like knowledge that's so ill, it'll kill you. It's like a terminal illness. So I like just terminal now.
Yeah.
Um,
Our term.
but yeah, when that guy suggested that, I was like, you know what, that's toy.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's funny too. Like I still, both of us, we don't like if we meet somebody. I'll just be like,
I'm Seth.
I've had to meet other rappers that we play shows with, and they'll be like, "Yo, I'm Ski Mask the Slump God," and I'm just like, "Hi, I'm Matt." You know, they have like these wild names. And that's how they really introduce themselves backstage.
Right.
I'm still just like, you can call me Matt. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't really work
I
in
want
the
to hear
world.
Steve
Of,
Master Slump Guy.
That's a real guy.
I've
We
never
we
met
actually
him.
have
it was
not
just the silliest name I
played
could think
shows
of.
with him, but it is a very silly name. And if his name was Ralph,
Yeah.
and I was hanging out like in the green room, I would prefer to just say Ralph instead of having to say Ski Mask every time.
Mr. Mask.
Who was that? Bonesaw. We were fucking going over this with Bonesaw last
Yeah,
year.
Bonesaw. Old Bonesaw.
God bless.
Well, I mean, names. You guys moved from a different name to the Palmer Squares.
Yes.
Third tries the charm.
Illiteracy was like.
We used
I
to
mean,
be illiteracy.
Not a bad name.
Right.
Illinois.
But there was another
Right?
group called Illiteracy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was like 3 illiteracies.
Yeah. You want something that is still uniquely you. So if I wanted my rap name to be Matt, which is weird because there's a guy named Russ. There's other people out there that just go by their name.
Yeah.
And that seems to work.
Some names lend themselves to that much more. My name is Seth,
I don't know, Russ, really?
and to just be a rapper named Seth is
Some other Seth's going to do it.
unfathomable.
You're going to be sitting there with your thumb up your ass. Like,
Well, it might be like a Seth B or something. You know?
There was a Matty B.
there's that little viral
That little kid?
There's like a 12-year-old rapper kid that went
He
on
was
like
the first
Ellen.
Matty B. That's
He's
what
Matty
we
B,
used-
and like, now, well, I
Seth
can't
and
just be
Matty B
myself because that kid.
was our high school shit. We also started as the Ordinary Dogs, which is an homage to the typical cats, who are, in our eyes, hip hop royalty.
Loyalty.
Our loyalty is to the hip hop royalty that
There you
is
go.
the typical cats.
Yeah.
Quell was a huge influence on us, and we loved the typical cats growing up. So Ordinary Dogs, I still think Ordinary Dogs is a fucking awesome name.
It is.
Yeah.
And that was
But
like
it
our
still
first.
wasn't. It's funny. I'm like, you need to find a thing
label.
that is only you, and we
Right.
stole ours from like the neighborhood.
Right.
It's like it's already a thing. But I did like Palmer Squares because when we moved to like closer to the city of Chicago or in the city, we grew up just outside in the northwest suburbs, and when we moved downtown, we moved to Palmer Square Park. And when we went to college, and we sort of like the formative years of these YouTube ciphers and finding our voice and making albums, we lived there the whole time, and we would like walk through that park. And after living there a few months, we were sort of in the mix for a new name, and I did like it. It just seemed like hip hop enough while still being true to us. Like, oh, lean on the squares thing because we,
Right.
you know, we could be the tongue-in-cheek,
L7,
typical cats, ordinary
weenies.
squares falls in line with all of that. You know, we're just your average guy, but we're not bad if you give us a chance. And you're repping your block. You know,
Yeah.
that's hip
Yeah,
hop.
that's a good name. That's
is.
what like
That's
Palmer,
stuck. I like
and
that
it's
one.
plural. You know, so
Yeah.
the Palmer Squares.
Yes.
But I mean, even just the degree of thought that went into just the name of the group, you know, for over a few different
Oh, is that-
variations.
yeah.
It just says a lot about who y'all are, you know,
It
and
was a
what we're
tiered
listening to.
Process,
Right.
but we
Yeah.
found it.
we were gonna be the Pubes.
Yeah, let's take it.
But
Yeah,
That sounds like a punk rock
it
band.
does sound like a punk band.
Yeah.
that's my like green room graffiti.
Is numb de plume.
That's my fantasy band is the Pubes.
So in green rooms across America, there is like when there's already every band sticker and Sharpie all over the place.
Sure.
He will write just the pubes, like that's his band, or floss with my pubes. It's always flossing.
Floss with a homeless guy's pubes.
Somebody's pubes being the floss. So if you're another musician and you find yourself backstage and it says the pubes, it's all him.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Say get stickers made,
Right.
like a real thing.
We should
Yeah.
still
Just-
sell pube stickers at the merch.
No, let's
table.
just do little
Right.
bushels of pube. You can just take a pinch, $5 a pinch.
a lock of my pubes.
Okay, we're edging towards segment 4. Our fourth segment of our show, generally, it kind of goes off the rails because, a few beers in at that
I mean,
point.
it kind of
Yeah, we're used to that.
No, it goes off. I
Oh,
mean,
we're not
it's-
already
it's
off the rails?
Right.
off the rail.
I
We're
mean,
still recording.
Let's get there.
Yeah. No, that song. We were talking about that song earlier.
There's so many good lines. I mean, if looks could kill line is like, literally, it's like, oh yeah.
Is that a
good
reference to
one.
something?
I know it's been said a million times. I grew up. My father was in a punk band, the Effigies, out of Chicago, and I was raised off of like punk and metal. The Misfits was my favorite band through my whole childhood. Hung out with Jerry Only a few times. He came over to my house, gave me and my friends some
That's pretty sweet.
some Misfits
We
action
were friends
figures.
at the time, but I didn't get the invite. So
He wasn't there. He wasn't down enough.
Ryan and Keith got to go, but I guess I was the fourth pick. So
I remember there was a Misfits song off of Famous Monsters, I think it was. It was one of the Michael Graves albums where he says, "If looks could kill, then death would be my name." I don't think that Michael Graves came up with that line, though. But to me, that's a reference. That's a Misfits reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's chocked full of them.
Yeah,
I was going to say all the songs we picked.
there's that one's fun because there's a lot of lines that are. It's not just that song. We have a lot of lines in bars. It's like, my dick's hard, discharge and reload. It's like, okay.
What was the
I
first
didn't know
one?
the show was all ages. There's like, there's children in the audience a lot of times, and I don't know. And then it's like we got to play our ones that work, and I'm on there just like miming a jerk off and be like, my dick's hard. And there's
We did that song
literally infants.
2 nights ago in Corpus Christi, and there was a baby
A baby.
in the dad's arms, and then
I think
the
it's
girl
okay for a baby.
was like 6, and then another boy was like 8.
Just all ages.
And he's
for,
doing
like-
the dick's hard discharge, and I'm grabbing my crotch to it. And
And,
we're just- 1 second later, you're like, oh snap! There's like a
and
kindergarten class
acknowledge. He says
right there.
Skull fuck the world, bust a nut inside her brain.
Yeah.
I do
Nuts,
say this.
spider veins in my nuts. I don't even know what you're talking about. It's just vulgar.
That one, he's just saying words.
I mean, you do. To be fair, you do follow up with like, "Ooh, gross" or
Yuck.
They the rhymes are good and our
The
delivery
rhymes
is
are-
terrific. But like I said, when we're in some like dingy dive bar, 21 and up, people are on mushrooms. They'll be like, "This is fine. This works." But yeah, a lot of times we're just playing these all ages shows, and
There's some
I don't
acts
know in advance.
that are very family friendly, and
It's not just these songs. It's like a lot of our stuff. We have these silly lines, and it's like, come on, dude. Like, I didn't know.
I
it was
mean, it's
gonna
just
be-
Par
makes
for
for
the
an
course.
interesting ride home for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gotta
I
grow
was
up
like,
sometime.
hey, explain to me what
So-
that was all about.
Yeah.
like I just said,
When
I
he
was
said-
raised on metal and
Yeah.
punk. I went and saw the Misfits when I was in 5th grade with my brother. My parents dropped us off, and so we'll see you in a few hours. And like, yeah, I wasn't asking them to change the lyrics to
No.
fit,
Yeah.
fit me. I'm
Yeah.
there. I'm in the pit.
I'm much like there was a point where I really didn't like that. Like there was a show in I think we opened for like George Watsky, and he's I get less vulgar, and I didn't realize if we're walking on the stage, the people have like their babies like using the stage as a kiddie seat, as a booster chair, and I'm just like, there's children sitting on stage, and I'm about to do what I planned to do.
Hey, I mean, you're the artist. They came to see
Yeah,
a show.
exactly.
Well, no, and I was saying like now I feel a lot more. I don't really care, but I still there's always that like that's all ages.
I open a song with the line, "These cum guzzlers straining a cunt muscle."
There's no reason for that.
And we played that at that show where there's like a toddler, not just in the audience, sitting on the stage. Like, they might as well,
Wait,
they're
at
part
that
of the
show
act.
with
Yeah,
Watsky?
a little playground where kids are running around.
Oh man, yeah, we actually got thrown off stage. It's like a viral clip that we posted on Instagram, like 6 months ago. It was a terrible booking. We should have never played this show, but it was like a
Yeah.
beachside brunch at a hotel in Florida. And we're like, we knew going into it, like, why are we doing this? And then we're doing it, and 30 seconds into that song, we didn't even get to the
It was
nutsack
acknowledged.
stuff yet.
Yes.
He didn't even say skull fuck yet.
No.
And the manager came up and was like, done.
I said bitch like one time, and that was enough. But yeah, we got kicked off stage. Took about 30 seconds.
We had to drive like 5 hours that morning to be there for this like 1 p.m. performance.
Wow.
Yeah, we were 5 hours away in Florida somewhere else, so we're like,
Yep.
let's get up early and get there on time to do our job.
And we still got paid.
We still got paid.
Yeah.
All 200 of those dollars.
We drank
Uh-huh.
drinks on the beach.
And then also, like, get to the beach a lot earlier.
Matt swapped shoes with a Mongol,
I'm wearing them. These are the shoes.
a fucking motorcycle gang guy.
I've never done that before. Where
Gave Matt his
I was
shoes.
leaving, and this dude that was a fan of ours, I said like, "Oh, I like those Nikes, dude. Just like cool sneakers."
Uh-huh.
And he just goes, "Take them."
Awesome guys.
And I hated my shoes. I was like, I felt bad. Like I can't give you these. And I was like, dude, it's like there's no way we're even the same size, and we're the same size. And I took his shoes.
What are their names?
What's that? Beachside.
Beachside and
Shout out my dog Beachside. I forgot his buddy's
Animal or something.
Yeah.
Dog. It was something animal related.
name. But yeah, they were
Those dudes ruled.
real dudes.
Yes.
Nice.
Motorcycle gang dudes. The guys
They
that'll
were
give you
Mongols.
the shoes off their feet.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Brotherhood.
It was Mongols, right?
I'm glad you
Yeah.
took them, Matt, because
These are cool. I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
We had
He
a show
hasn't taken
last
them off
week, and I feel
since.
bad because I puked in the field, and they got some puke speckles on them now, so I need to scrub those off, get them fresh again. But these are so much cooler than the shoes that I gave him. Those were not.
Yeah, he gave him some dilapidated Vans.
No, they were Nikes too.
Whatever.
Dilapidated, correct.
Dilapidated.
Those things suck.
They're like slippers.
But yeah, it was cool.
Take them.
I also didn't want to get on the bad side.
That's
of
what it
this
was. It was like
biker gang.
it was like, hey, don't say no to me.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're taking these shoes.
The guy had a gun.
He did.
At the same time that was happening, the other one was making me. I do Muay Thai kickboxing back home, and he was making me kick him in the ribs. I counted. He made me do it 18 times until I was like,
You're like, I'm done.
"That's enough.
You win.
Like, stop making me do this." He just kept being like, "Come on." Those guys rock.
Dudes.
This was
Yeah.
after the show that got cut off. Already.
After the 30-second
That
performance.
sounds like a crazy, what a day.
Thanks for a good story. No, but you can find these guys on tour right now for like
Yes.
the next month. They're kind of
Everywhere.
bouncing all over
Heading
the
west,
place, actually.
California, and going up into the Pacific Northwest, and then back down. And yeah, Palmer Square's on everything. We're gonna be touring more in the fall. Actually, I think of some more Southwest stuff in like September and October. Yeah, come see us on the road.
Yeah, palmersquares.com for all the info, all the tickets, all the merch.
All the YouTube stuff.
All that
Definitely go
good
see
shit.
all the videos.
Get you a little bit of pubes from the
Yeah,
merch.
get a pinch
Yeah.
of
A little
cube.
pinch.
few blocks.
We sprinkle pubes in every package.
That's it. Yeah, dust
We're the only
everything.
guys doing it.
Y'all better save up some money for that merch.
That's what it
Yeah,
costs
that
you.
merch is going to get costly.
You know how long it takes to grow these things in? It's gonna cost you to go out of season, so it costs more, like fruit. You have Chicago strawberries in the winter, you know. It's like, well,
You're going to pay a premium.
these are being outsourced for the coast.
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
All right,
It's
the
like,
Palmer
come on.
Squares.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
like, oh, dude,
fantastic.
these are
Thanks for
like-
stopping by.
Appreciate y'all.
And
These are nipple hairs, dude. What the fuck?
I know where those came from, man. I know where those came
Start
from.
ripping people off.
Those aren't real pubes.
It's like they gotta use a marker, like $100 bill at the store.
Nope, mustache.
There's somebody out there that,
Counterfeit.
you know,
Too
go look at
straight.
diamonds. All right, we got to figure it out. On that note, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this week's show. And like I said, check them out, find their music, listen to them, go see them live. If you don't see them, go see another show live. And keep supporting good music. We'll talk to everybody next week. Peace. Okay, everybody. This is Vital Voices Radio. This is the Palmer Squares.
Yes, sir. In the
Uh,
flesh.
I was kind of hoping you guys brought some merch until we started talking about your merch, and I'm, kind of glad you didn't.
Oh, I brought some merch. You know what I'm saying?
Seems easily remedied.
I'm always holding.
We got one of those 25-ounce, 25-pound bins full of pubes.
Just keep it in the back.
We got a stash.
Well, I guess let's just jump into the song.
Jump into the song.
Start there.
Yeah, because we kind of got reprimanded a little bit earlier for not getting to the song.
No, we've been known to dawdle.
Yeah, same
Dilly
here.
dally ears.
Yeah,
We love rambling on about nothing.
Mostly
They're
ourselves.
Here.
The bad part is that I love listening to people ramble.
Right.
And so I'm just like,
Match made in
keep
heaven.
talking.
Yeah.
This-
Well, I mean, we can do this like, that's the easy part. Like just but the man says, "Hey, what about the song?" So I think we should just
No video for this one, but yeah, one more.
okay.
There is a movie, actually.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it after the song, but it was written to accompany a friend of ours' feature film debut, independent film debut. So,
Oh, it'll be interesting to see how that influenced.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So the song's "Bad Animals." Let's check it out.
And you just looking for a piece of mind. And you don't know who you should be sometime. And you don't know no one a reason why. Bad animals. And you just looking for a piece of mind. And you don't know who you should be sometimes. You don't know no one a reason why. Bad animals. Smile at my peers while I cry in my spare time. I don't wipe tears from my eyes, let them air dry. It would have been all your fault when it should have been all my fault. We live in an all-glass house when I could have installed drywall. Bad animals. Bad animals. Bad animals. Bad animals.
Yo, walking alone around the watering hole, pole vaulting, y'all been setting bars awfully low. Assault your whole squad, won't soften a blow. It's the salient assailant, running off with the show. Whoa, audible flow, ducks all in a row. Let them know, a lost soul, been bought, been sold. Wrote a song from my own self, and I ain't been the same since. Yesterday's frog, today's prince. King of the jungle, eager to eat varmint. Carnivorous, fixing to visit the meat market. Teeth sharp as a shark in the deep Arctic. Natural selection, destined to read Darwin. Swarm the scene, I'm the Scorpion King. Born to make supporters in the auditorium scream. P squares on your portable screen. Hold the phone, I'm no longer the lowest tableau in the totem pole. Top of the food chain, bottoms up, I hop in the booth hollering hallelujah, what's up? That's how we do it, pursuing the power, truth, and the love. Producing the sound of music, it's not a movie, it's us. If you'll excuse me, I got a roof to combust. Dancing around the ring, you need to move and adjust. Better hurry, cause the jury is executing the judge. Yeah, that's what justice once was.
And you just looking for a piece of mind. And you don't know who you should be sometime. And you don't know no one a reason why. Bad animals. Smile at my peers while I cry in my spare time. I don't wipe tears from my eyes, let them air dry. It would have been all your fault when it should have been all my fault. We live in an all-glass house when I could have installed drywall. Bad animals.
Guess I changed it up a little bit for that one.
Bad animals.
So yeah,
In my fucking R&B bag.
Yeah. Deep in his bag.
like he was saying,
Grandma with the peppermint.
that was sort of like a pitch from a buddy of ours. His name's Ramsey, and he also produced some of our previous music videos. We have a song called Holler, and he did the video for that. And yeah, he was working on his own first like indie feature, and it was called Bad Animal, and he wanted Chicago artists to help with the songwriting for like original pieces for the film.
Yeah, the story is about a musician, and the main character in the film does his own rendition of that song. So I was writing it for the main character to do in the movie as well. So that kind of came in, and it doesn't sound like most of our music, So that was kind of the point. Was it's not supposed to be for us.
Right.
But interestingly enough, it has become. I mean, we put it on our album. The film is Bad Animal. He just asked that we change the name enough. Like,
No, I think it was
ours
different.
is
I
called
think
Bad Animals.
we had already made Bad Animals, and I don't know. He couldn't call his plural because of some other. I don't know. Just like it took us 3 times to get our name right or something.
Right.
But either way, we ended up enjoying what we came up with so much. We weren't planning on adding that to our album or whatever, but we talked to him about it. We're like, we actually like our version a lot. And
Right.
is it cool if we put this one on our project and you can have like the rights to this version of it? And it was easy peasy. And it was cool that stepping outside of our normal sound
Yeah.
kind of gave us this hidden gem or something that, I don't know. We weren't planning to make that song and release it or put it on our album or anything, and then it got made, and we were like, I think we did good.
Yeah.
I think we killed it.
Yeah, I think
we
it
should probably put
does-
this on our project
we,
too.
We perform it a lot, and I think it does very well.
It's a
People-
great like midpoint, or like we do a lot of this like upbeat, in your face, lyrical gymnastics type of stuff.
Pubes,
A lot of
skull
pubes.
fuck.
Yeah.
So this is a great like.
In your face.
I don't even think there's like a bad word in it.
That just gives
You don't
everybody
even
a
have to
break
mark
for a
it.
minute. You know, to kind of just like
Yeah.
settle down.
Right.
And I love pairing it with a song. Like we have a song called Mumble Rapper. Just something one acknowledge would be a good one. Like one that is
Two
this crazy lyrical.
Ends of the spectrum that we reach.
I love playing that, and then like getting just the 2 ends of the sound spectrum. That's great to like break up our normal sound on a live show. And again, trying to reach people that maybe don't know us. If some guy's wife that got dragged there and
Yes.
was there for the headliner
That
we're
happens.
opening, we have
Quite a
some
bit.
songs actually for them where it's like, oh, that was actually very melodic and pleasant.
Yeah.
But yeah, we loved that. That just sort of was a happy accident that we made that song.
For the kids in the audience.
Yeah, we got one. It's crazy. Like when you have to upload an album, you're supposed to mark like explicit if you have bad language in it.
Oh,
And
right.
There's a few songs where I don't have to select that. That's one of them. There's not many out there.
Do you want to go back and change that though? It's like,
No, I'm good.
man, you didn't write what anything can't be aired on the radio.
Just yell slurs at the end for no reason.
It's like, well, you know,
Just so you know it's still
all
us.
your pubes, but it should have been all my pubes.
it's like the first song. You know, the mic gets dropped and then picked back up.
Yeah, pube animals.
Then we're off stage.
But yeah, when you asked us to submit a few songs, that felt like just the same as working it into the set. We're like, this will mix up
Yeah.
every other thing that sort of sounds
We like to diversify our sound
Yeah.
yeah,
when given the opportunity.
hip hop loyalty.
Hip hop loyalty.
Diversify. He caught it. I couldn't escape it.
Yeah, not much gets by me. I never miss a chance to call you a dumbass for a second. Get back
I mean,
on
that's
track.
actually would be a great name for a song, but the song's not about loyalty.
hip hop loyalty.
You know, but hip hop loyalty. Because people would think that it's like, oh, you're writing a song about hip hop.
Hip hop loyalty, and it's all about how I only listen to country and jazz.
That's it.
Misfits.
I still throw some Misfits in there every now and then.
Yeah. How many times have you seen them?
Misfits?
Yeah.
Probably about 4. That's
Yeah.
really about it, yeah. 4 or 5.
I think I just have the one where we got the police escort to Riot Fest.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
them 6 times, I want to say, and the last time
Oh no, that's not true.
we got to catch them on that. I mean, I guess it was years ago now, but they toured with Danzig. My whole childhood, I never got to see him with Danzig, and
Yeah.
so we got to a buddy of ours. His dad is a Chicago cop, and they were headlining Riot Fest a few years ago, and he got his dad to like escort us.
We
into
didn't
a
have Riot
back-
Fest tickets.
He
picked
just like
us up in the squad.
he got a security guy to open one of the gates in the back.
He just drove us like
And
into.
he called me his son, and the guy let us in. It
Just
worked
dropped
like a
us off
charm.
like straight up at the back of the crowd at the
was
main
awesome.
stage. Just
Yeah.
cops can do anything.
Got to
so.
see Rob Zombie,
That was sweet.
Deftones.
Got to see Rob
Misfits.
Zombie yell at the crowd for having their phones out.
Yeah.
It's
We,
like I
we
get
just
it.
are doing what you wanted to do anyway. I'm directing my
Yeah,
own little
I'm a
movie
filmmaker.
here. You don't even want to do music, asshole. I don't believe that, by the way. I wanted to say that earlier. I'm not buying that. Oh, I wanted to make movies, so I formed White Zombie so I can make movies.
Yeah, I don't really buy
No, you
that
didn't.
either.
I don't think that's what
You
he
wanted
tried
to do
to-
both.
That's not what he.
Well,
I got to speak up for my boy Rob, dude. That's not what I said.
I'm
and
declaring
you
what you
misheard
meant.
me paraphrasing his quote if that's what you heard. No, it's much easier to make music than it is to make a movie. I think that's the baseline
Every segment
that I agree with.
of the YouTubes, that go up, it's like that we put them up in different segments instead of one long show.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we'll, give it a description and a header. And so the header is definitely going to be like Palmer Square's Rob Zombie oriented. I don't know what we're going to.
Squares destroy Rob.
Yeah, that's
Make sure destroy is in all caps.
Yeah.
Homer Squares obliterate.
and then walk
Thunder
it back.
Drops the bomb.
Acumental leaves the band when
Zombie.
Term insults Rob Zombie.
They zombied Rob Zombie.
Definitely, yeah.
He's coming. He's coming with Alice Cooper and Ministry.
Damn, Alice
I was about to say,
still performing.
how old is this man?
Alice Cooper has to be like Joe Biden's age, right?
I don't know, but Alice Cooper is potentially
It's my president.
Vinyl Voice's guest,
Yeah.
apparently, because
He was elected.
Dan, the tour driver for Escape from Zoo, says he knows Alice Cooper.
What?
We're not worthy.
We're gonna slip you.
We're not worthy.
We're gonna give you one of our albums. You can slip him when he's here. Be like, check these guys out. You're gonna love it.
It's pronounced Milwaukee.
Now the movie references are great.
Yeah.
I do a lot of them, and it just in my house it just goes over everybody's heads.
Since we're talking about horror movies and we got a band here, I really want to. Green Room, is that really a horror movie? Is there anything really actually scary about it?
I'll count it. I mean, I guess you could also call it a thriller or whatever. But
But it's classified
yeah, not
under
every.
the horror.
There's enough murder to facilitate the horror title. I
Never
feel
watched
like.
it.
Yeah, but it's like you don't call Goodfellas a horror movie.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, and Green Room is like the Goodfellas of the horror genre.
It's like it's an interesting question. I loved that movie. I thought it was fantastic.
I liked it.
But yeah, it's some movies. What only categorizes it as horror is that there's violence, but there's many crime movies with violence that aren't categorized
It's
as
like
horror. There's nothing supernatural. There is no slasher. Yeah, it's just some guys who get into
I think
some
people get
beef.
stabbed. I think there's stabbings that occur.
Yeah, but it's not like Michael Myers.
Yeah.
It's a Nazi guy.
But I've seen
who's
so
gonna
many
go
horror
in. It's
movies
just
where
like
and not
Or-
everybody is some slow-moving masked man in the woods.
Nazi
where it
punks
is.
versus not Nazi punks.
Yeah, they're like, remember, what's his name? Kevin Smith made that Red State movie.
Yes.
That was labeled as horror. It was just really unsettling.
It's just
sometimes really unsettling. They call it horror
unhinged
because more than
evangelical
drama.
Christians killing people.
Yeah, enough murder to facilitate the title. Like I said.
I mean, it was probably horror for somebody, but like in reality, it's like it's not
Right. There's
horror.
movies that are just like unsettling and disturbing more than they are horrific or slashers or anything. But that the title fits well enough to me. It's a decent question, but I've seen that movie probably 3 times and I've never once thought like, I don't think that's fair. It's called as horror. No. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they I think they didn't kill the dog, right? Or did that dog die? That Rottweiler? I think that dog might have got a
if
shotgun blast.
If the dog dies, and then like everybody that ruins the whole movie.
For sure.
Clearly horror at that point.
Yeah.
I think it might have
For
lived.
sure does.
Can we get a Google check?
$5.
The dog lives. We won't figure this out ever, but if somebody does,
bet's
there's
on
5
though.
on the line.
The bet's on.
I just watched the movie Suburbia from like 1984 by Penelope Spheres.
Yeah.
Also, she directed Wayne's World, I do believe. But that's kind of like, it reminded me of Green Room. That's what it's called, right? But it's punks versus rednecks, really.
I forgot there's a whole website called Does the Dog Die where people who they're triggered. You can look up in advance. The dog gets shot with the buckshot and is probably lethally wounded. It does not,
Probably
however, die within the
lethally
time frame of the
wounded.
movie and is still alive by the ending scene. I told you because I remember I was watching that.
Yeah, but it
with a
goes
chick.
on to die.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually.
As does
After the
every
movie,
character
the
in
$5
every
bet
film.
was Does the dog die in the movie? You owe me 5, so called it. I remember it being an issue, and it's like, oh, that they shot the dog, and then at the end, all the people are dead, and the dog walks away. Spoiler alert. So you owe me $5 is the point.
I really want to watch this movie now.
Yeah, you know how it ends.
I know this movie.
I won't remember. It'll be okay.
It was one of who's that guy who killed himself with the mailbox?
Anton Yeltsin.
One of Anton Yeltsin's best final works, if you ask me.
So he got out of his car and then went down the driveway to check the mail. And when he got to the mailbox, he turned his car. It was actually like whatever kind of car it was. They recalled a bunch of them because the park.
Yeah, that
Didn't
probably.
work.
Parking brake.
So
did
when he
that
went
work?
to
had to
check
do
the
with the other.
mail, it started rolling. And by the time he got to the mailbox, he like turned around and the
He
fucking
got pinned
car
like
hit him.
Mel Gibson's wife.
Fucking
in
tragic.
Signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it would have ran over a dog, you know how much worse that would have been?
For sure. My heart would have actually broken for that.
Yes. I mean, I'll be sad about that one.
Yeah, you owe me $5.
Okay. So the
I
header,
know.
the header for the segment.
Get your $5.
Okay, cool.
The header for the segment just stole.
Term owes
John-
act
Dog
That's the
died.
title, please. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, well, actually, if you put the header on there, Vinyl Voices, does a dog die? 8 million views.
Yeah.
Final voices. Palmer Squares kill dog.
Kills dog. And famous actor.
Oh my. Well, it's the fourth segment.
Well,
Yeah, you said we were gonna go off the rails, and god damn it, you were right.
Nah, what's the news of it? How about pubes versus?
yeah, I mean, it kind
could
of
have
went a
omitted
little
some of the pubes
different
and
ways at some other
fingerboarding,
times. But, no, I mean, if we started really getting into, like,
Guys kept it classy.
Yes.
like film and all this stuff, start talking about, like, horror porn or something like that, then that kind of really derails.
Let's watch some porn and decide if the horror title is a fitting label.
I think that's a fifth segment.
But,
Hell yeah.
no, but appreciate you guys coming and hanging out.
We appreciate you guys.
It's been a
having
lot of
us.
fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Still have to go do a whole show and everything.
I know.
Yeah.
Time is
Hey.
running away.
You have to, do a slight performance for a big performance.
Yeah, we're going to phone it in for sure. We're going to give him a revised effort. No, it's going to be fun. We're glad to be on the road with Escape from the Zoo. Literally show number 2 tonight out of a month-long run. So
Yeah.
we're just getting started.
Well, along with John, we appreciate you very much being.
Back at you. Thanks for the hospitality.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
We're rolling through town. We should do it again.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Well, look forward to checking you guys out when we come back in later this year, as you mentioned earlier. Tours, man, they've got to be a good time.
It's nice when you look at your website and there's bookings on it, as opposed to not. So you're looking like, wow,
Bottom
we have
line.
like 30 shows in the future. We know that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN, and we'll talk to everybody next week.
You just looking for a piece of mind, and you don't know who you should be sometime.
Realest shit I ever wrote. Seal it in an envelope. Send it over 7 seas to reach an archipelago. Compelled to flow. My teacher always said I was slow. Sent him a CD and he said it was dope. Polishing acapellas and popping bottles of Dr. Pepper. I ain't no beggar to gain a profit. I'll wait forever. Break and enter. I'm taking over the Staples Center. Never stale. Update the basic and make it better. Egg and cheddar with bacon. I'm about to bake a biscuit. Stay complicit in skepticism. Paganistic. You may have missed it. I made a wish to be famous and mega rich, but lately attaining it is a failed mission. I like to puff the magic dragon till my brain is lifted. I don't recycle, but I'll tag it with a late edition. Pay attention, run it back, you better take a listen. Change positions, convince life is a game of inches. Cigarette smoker, making plans to quit in October. Getting older and I'm sick of the odor. Got a chip on my shoulder, chip in my tooth. The vigilant wordsmith, but I ain't tripping, I'm cool. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. Burst into the room, my karaoke song, give me the loot. Biggie approved, overdue for a fiscal review. Yo, my crew deserve dividends too.
You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You like unlikable. I'm like a bull in a china shop. I see you holding the microphone like some kind of prop. I've been righting wrongs, so I write a lot. I need to know what you fight for, the only life you got. Won't ever stifle, stop or quit it. I've likely contradicted any point I was attempting to make. When the flow caused the levees to break, get a towel or a boat to roll toe to toe. The opener who stole the show. You pathetic, I'm empathetic to that. And to your credit, I'm never getting attached. Got what you deserved, and I'm my nerves in the process. See me checking the clock to be sure they setting it back. Whether we on the road or we on the run, it went from we gotta go to we got it done. And speaking to Quasimodo, I got a hunch we coming out on top and not the bottom rung terminal. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, I'm worth listening to. Worthless, worth listening to. Worthless, I'm worth listening to. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, worth listening to. You're worthless, worth listening. I'm worth listening to. You're worthless, worth listening to. You're worthless, worth listening to. Yeah, my mind got a mind of its own. Spend most of my time on the phone. The rest of my time at the crib, lying in bed, crying alone. I'm in a dark place right now. I harbor a lot of resentment. A shark in the water's infested, and bartering's out of the question. Started to call me the best since they done sliced up bread and shit. I come from a place where you make a wrong turn, you might wind up dead and shit. Ayy, the city put hair in your chest. He isn't gonna share with the rest. He is an embarrassing mess. Meet women and stare at the breast. Fat, I'm a real piece of shit. I'ma kill the beat and dip. No even split. I want 60-40. Smoke weed and kick it. Watch Rick and Morty. Ayy, white people shit like I plead the fifth, can't pay the toll. We'll make it home, won't play the role. Might read the script. You finna make it happen, but I'm saying that you're gonna lose your edge. Might get burned if you play with matches. Fucking praying mantis, don't lose your head, Dave. Think that I'm losing my flow? I think that I'm losing our host. Can't think of a movie to quote. Somebody bring me a stool and a rope. You bet I'll abandon these bitches. You bet I'm a man of my word. Who never done swam with the fishes? Who never done ran with the herd? I'm a real piece of garbage. I'ma kill the beat regardless. I'ma fill a cheap cigar with reefer, spark it, reap the harvest. Hey, free the market. Can you imagine that? Leap the farthest. Planet attack with Vanna Black and a lead guitarist. Taking it to the limit. Fame is the new religion. Maybe you do what needed doing that. Hey, maybe we do what did it. Goddamn.
Going in like a lamb and out like a lion. I'm loud and defiant without even trying. Terminac overpower Goliath. How does it feel to bow to a giant? We're allowed to be outwardly violent, bound to arrive at the sound of a siren. Out of my mind in a crowded asylum, shouting cause I don't know how to be silent. I wanna be somebody sane, but some people stay that we're stuck in the game. I'm stumbling drunk in the rain, stubbornly making another mistake. I wonder if nothing is real. I can show you what's utterly fake. No trust for a snake. P squares make the earth rumble and quake. Break ground like I'm snipping the ribbon. Got a hand on my hip and I'm dipping. Not a fan of insipid opinion, derivative rhythm, or indignant women. Look, I've been equipped with a vision. Flipping the script till I'm kicking the can. Prohibit the limit and scribble a written. I'm strictly forbidden from giving a damn. Somebody throw me a bone. I do the poker when nobody's home. Sipping Roca Patrona, I'm Boca Raton. Reynosa, I'm known as Cabron. Yeah, you're a bundle of sticks. Burn you alive like I'm hunting a witch. My lucky number is 6. So humanity doesn't exist. Took a while to finally scare me. maniacal child of Mary. Soar high like a wild canary. Good alibi, rely on it rarely. Never mind what you've seen before, I'ma keep it live. No pre-record, you're prehistoric. I'm meteoric, you're mediocre. Please be doper. Let me know, do you smell the aroma? Got home and I fell on the sofa, watching telenovelas, Kimmel, Conan, Leno, Letterman, Ellen, and Oprah. Ecumenal, the venomous cobra. My own edible medical doja. Mach 10 when I jet to the hole like the ram with the roll over Della Vedova. I'm a felon with federal loan debt. Fed up with feeling inferior. Fed up from eating my cereal. Making futile attempts at atonement. I've been known to resist arrest.
Get depressed and forget I'm
I'm
blessed.
blessed. Dispossessed of sufficient rest. P squares in the flesh, how picturesque. Yeah, 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 yeah. P squares in the flesh. Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
P squares
squares
in the flesh, how picturesque.